A common experience is temporary amnesia. You'll be sitting there thinking about something important. Then you'll get an idea of something else important that you need to get from another room. Most people openly admit that they suck at remembering names. Somebody will tell you their name and then you'll see them a few minutes later. Then you look at them and say, "I'm sorry, I suck at remembering names. What was your name again?" I have a friend who is a teacher. He gives really difficult essay exams, but he stopped once a kid played a very successful practical joke on him. Quantum physics was discovered with wave interference patterns, when they showed that photons could be both particles and waves at the same time. This turns out to be true for all particles, including things like baseballs. If you have sensitive enough measuring equipment, you can send one particle at a time through either slit, and they'll create not two single particle distribution patterns, but a wave interference pattern. In some experiments, they are doing this with whole brains as the particles. They shoot one brain through each slit, and it will create a brainwave interference pattern. At the present time, they are only using brains from convicted criminals after their execution, but it turns out that the brainwave interference patterns may be used to create post-death self-awareness. Of course, since all the self-awarenesses they are putting into these quantum computers comes from executed criminals, this probably isn't going to end well. Some kid went to the university library and looked up a textbook from a covert hypnotist. He memorized, word for word, the most powerful amnesia-inducing scripts. Then he wrote that in his essay. My friend read it while he was grading all the essays and went into a trance for nearly a week. He doesn't remember any of this. The problem with memory is once the data goes into our brain, it's too late. The best way to remember something is to make the decision to remember the information before we get the information. They say that this is a sign of intelligence, that you may have different things in mind and then get a stray desire for a piece of toast or something. But then when you get to the kitchen, you stand there not remembering what just happened. They say this is because you have so many thoughts in mind, some of them fall off. Particularly if you get up too quickly to go make your toast. Since the toast idea is relatively recent, it will fall off on the way there, which means your toast idea is somewhere behind you in your past when the whole time you were looking for toast in the future.